In 2021, this is how much we give just on a normal basis, the top countries we give to. And as you can see right next to me, it's 18 pages long of countries that the American people work for. I mean, really, that's where all our money goes. And that's on a normal day. As you can see below, the large majority of aid can be classified as economic or military. Humanitarian aid falls under economic objectives as defined by the source. Military aid includes training, equipment, on and on. So this is just on a normal year. And right now, because there's all these, wars breaking out in terrorism, we're giving even more, right? We're so getting played, and we have been for such a long time. We work for every other country on the planet. That's what we do. And the Republicans and the Democrats are assholes, all of them. Wicked people. And the media too. I mean, maybe you can exclude maybe, OAN or Newsmax, but I'd be on the fence even there. But Glenn Beck, he had a show on tonight, saying how important it is that we stand with Israel. You know what? When your own country is falling into destruction, does it seem like it's a good idea to focus on us sending all this money that all these countries already get, sending more of it? Israel on a normal year gets 3.31 billion, and now they've already sent another signed off on 3.8 billion to send to Israel, and of course the biblically astute Mike Johnson wants to send 14 billion to Israel. And I'm just wondering why it is they can't realize that you shouldn't just ignore your own country that's falling into destruction while you fund every other country. And so here's the reason these people hated Trump, the Republicans and the Democrats. The reason they hated him is because when he was in office, they weren't able to get all that. They go there so that they can send this money out, have these different wars, and then that money comes right back into their pockets. They serve the war machine. So Mike Johnson and all of them are loving this. Maybe there's one or two there that aren't on this path, but no, the 99% of them are in the House and the House and the Congress. This is 18 pages long on regular year what we give. We work for the other countries. So of course the Capitol doesn't care what we, the American people, say. The right and left get on the news, and the news I'm sure gets kickbacks. I mean, Glenn Beck doing an entire show tonight about how we have to stand with Israel. No, it's like, how much is the Blaze getting from kickbacks of these money going to more money than we already give to Israel? We're the ones being destroyed. We're the ones being destroyed by all of them. The Republicans, the Democrats, the media, all of them. I know it's hard to believe, but it is. I'll just show a few pages. But again, this is 18 pages long. This is 2021. This was before any war in Israel. They already get 3.31 billion from us. That's the reason for the Abrahamic Accords. It stopped all that. There was no terrorism in the Middle East when Trump was in office. That's why Mitt Romney, so many Republicans, even though many of them don't want to say it, they were pissed. They hated Trump. Why? Because their pockets weren't being filled, the scumbags they are. Nigeria, Colombia, Kenya, on and on. I'm not going to show all of them. You can go online and look it up. So, and again, this is on a normal, we work, taxes come out of our checks to serve the politicians who work for make sure all these countries that there's a crisis, so we have to send money to it. Like, who in their right mind can stand with any effing Republican? I don't care what any media says about Israel. Our country for the past 3 years has been falling into destruction, and these bastards have the audacity to talk, to sit at a table and talk about sending more of our money. Yeah, every single American, the next time you're at work, should go to your employer and ask for a new tax form and put exempt on there. Because we're not being represented. They represent foreign interests. And this was under Obama. Trump was telling people for so many tweets, him trying to tell American people. 2013, can you imagine not taking Edward Snowden's passport away before he jetted happily away to foreign lands where he gave away many U.S. secrets? 2012, no surprise that all foreign countries are celebrating Obama's win. They love a weak America that they can rip off. Yep, they do. And under Obama, it got even worse because we started giving to China. And yet all this time, the death rate of the children in this country, Americans, men, women, we've been being screwed over. The death rates increased. They've taken more and more taxes. And then people have the audacity to get in my comment section and act like you can trust any damn effing Republican. Are you kidding me? $2012, why are we still giving billions of dollars we don't have in foreign aid to the Muslim Brotherhood in Egypt? It's so overwhelming at times to realize the amount of people that have been involved in destroying your country. But it shouldn't be, really, because you can see who they are. Because when you're awake enough and people, there's so many people that see what destruction our country is falling into. And then you see what people like the Republicans, Mike Johnson and them want to do. And that's focus on what they're going to give Israel. It's like then you know that straight off the bat, they don't work for the American people. They're just a bunch of criminals. So not only was Trump trying to continually tell people that Obama was not born in this country and his birth certificate was disputed, but he knew another reason why it was true. Why won't Obama release his college applications? Is there something foreign about them? Yes. He knew that he wasn't born in this country because Obama applied as a foreign exchange student. This man has spent decades trying to tell people. And I mean, I haven't been on Twitter until he went into office, and it was really late into his term. But yeah, he was saying it all the time, all this, trying to warn the American people. 2012, an extremely credible source has called my office and told me that Barack Obama applied to Occidental College as a foreign student. Think about it. Yeah, because if you think, it's simple. If he applied as a foreign student, it means he wasn't born in this country. His entire presidency was illegitimate. 2011, our deficit spending is China's gain. Barack Obama is bankrupting our country. Yes, they all are. That's their intention, though. What hateful, wicked people these people are. 2011, Barack Obama's method of spending the stimulus, Obama fundraiser linked to loan program that aided Solindrar. This is what Solindrar is. Solar firms Obama links probed. Basically, you know, your wind farms, those things that kill the whales, that also Trump has been speaking up about for years, decades now. And yet, what does the justice system in this country do? What does every department do? They're trying to put him in jail. They're doing all this shit to him. The Republicans and Democrats, get it through your head. They hate America, and they hate U.S. citizens.